Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam. We're so happy you're here with us today. If you're learning English for everyday life, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to learn English while doing something we all enjoy shopping.
That's right. Almost everyone goes shopping. Sometimes we buy clothes, sometimes we buy shoes, sometimes we just walk into a store to look around, and somehow we leave with 3 shopping bags.
I think we've all done that at least once. But here's the good news shopping is one of the easiest places to practice English. You don't need long or difficult sentences. Just a few simple expressions can help you communicate with confidence.
And don't worry if you're just starting. We'll speak slowly, use simple English, explain new words, and practice real conversations together. By the end of today's lesson, you'll know exactly what to say when you walk into a clothing store.
So, are you ready? Let's imagine we're walking into a beautiful clothing store together.
The doors open. There are colorful clothes everywhere, and a friendly store assistant walks toward us with a smile. What do you think they'll say first?
Most of the time, they'll simply say, "Hello, can I help you?" It's one of the most common greetings you'll hear while shopping.
That sounds easy. So if I need a jacket, I can answer, "Yes, please. I'm looking for a black jacket."
Perfect. That's exactly what you should say. And if you're looking for jeans, you can say, "I'm looking for a pair of jeans." Notice something important. We don't say a jeans, we say a pair of jeans.
Interesting. What about shoes?
It's the same. You can say, "I'm looking for a pair of shoes." That's natural English.
Let's try a real conversation. I'll be the customer, you be the store assistant.
Sounds good. "Hello, welcome. Can I help you?"
Yes, please. I'm looking for a black jacket.
Of course. "What size do you wear?"
I usually wear a medium.
Great. Let me show you what we have.
That was really simple. But I have a question. What does size mean?
Good question. Size tells us how big or how small the clothes are. For example, small, medium, large, or extra large.
And what if I don't know my size?
No problem. You can politely ask, "Could you help me find my size?" That's a very natural sentence. Store assistants hear it all the time.
I like that. It's simple and polite.
Exactly. Remember, being polite is just as important as speaking correct English. Simple English with a smile always works.
Now, imagine this. I walk into another store. A salesperson comes over and asks, "Can I help you?" But today, I don't want to buy anything yet. I just want to look around. What should I say?
That's very common. You can smile and say, "I'm just looking, thank you." It's short, friendly, and very natural.
I've also heard people say, "just browsing." What does that mean?
Great question. Browsing simply means you're looking at different things without planning to buy them right away. You're exploring. Maybe you'll buy something, maybe you won't.
So I can say, "I'm just browsing, thanks."
Exactly. Native speakers use that phrase all the time.
Let's practice another conversation.
"Hello, can I help you?"
"I'm just looking, thank you."
Of course. Take your time. Let me know if you need any help.
Thank you.
See? That conversation only takes a few seconds, but it's something you'll use again and again whenever you go shopping.
All right, now let's say I find a t-shirt that I really like. Everything looks perfect except the color. Maybe I want it in blue instead of black. How do I ask?
That's easy. Simply ask, "Do you have this in blue?" Or "Do you have this in black?" Or any other color you want.
And what if I need a different size?
You can ask, "Do you have this in a larger size?" Or "Do you have this in a smaller size?" Both are very common questions.
Let's practice. Excuse me, do you have this in blue?
Let me check. Yes, we do. Here you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. These conversations are much easier than I expected. That's because everyday English doesn't have to be difficult. The simpler you speak, the easier people understand you.
Have you ever made a funny mistake while shopping?
Oh, yes. Once I was shopping in another country. I wanted to ask, where's the fitting room? But instead, I accidentally asked, where's the bathroom?
Really? What happened?
The store assistant smiled, pointed me towards the restroom, and I started walking. A few seconds later, I realized my mistake. I went back, smiled, and said, I'm sorry, I meant the fitting room.
That's actually a great lesson. Making mistakes is completely normal.
Exactly. Every English learner makes mistakes. The important thing is to keep speaking. Every conversation helps you become more confident.
And we've already learned so many useful expressions today.
We certainly have. We've learned how to ask for help, how to say what you're looking for, how to ask about colors and sizes, and how to politely tell someone you're just looking around. Now that we've found the clothes we like, the next question is something every shopper wants to know. How much do they cost? Let's find out.
That's a great question. We finally found the clothes we wanted. Now there's only one thing we need to know. How much do they cost?
Exactly. Asking about prices is one of the most useful English skills when you're shopping. The good news is it's also one of the easiest.
Imagine I'm holding this jacket. I like it, but I can't find the price tag anywhere. What should I ask?
Simply smile and say, excuse me, how much is this? That's all. It's short, polite, and very natural.
That sounds easy. But what if I'm buying two things? Maybe a jacket and a pair of shoes.
Then you simply ask, how much are these? Here's a simple rule. If you're talking about one item, use is. If you're talking about two or more items, use are.
Let's practice. Excuse me, how much is this jacket?
It's $65.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now imagine I look at the price and I think it's a little expensive. I don't want to sound rude. What should I say?
You can politely say, it's a little expensive, or do you have something a little cheaper? Both sentences sound friendly and respectful.
I like the second one. It gives the store assistant a chance to help me.
Exactly. Shopping conversations should always be polite. A friendly attitude makes communication much easier.
By the way, what's the difference between cheap and affordable? I hear both words a lot.
That's a great question. Cheap means something has a low price. Expensive means it costs a lot of money. And affordable means the price is reasonable. It's something you can buy comfortably.
I think affordable sounds much nicer.
It does. That's why native speakers often use affordable instead of cheap.
Now, let's imagine I notice a big red sign in the store. It says sale. What does that mean?
It means some products are available at a lower price. In other words, they're discounted.
So if I want to ask about it, I can simply say, is this on sale?
Exactly. Or you can ask, do you have any discounts? Both questions are very common.
Let's practice that conversation. Excuse me, is this jacket on sale?
Yes, it's 20% off today.
That's great. I'll take it.
Perfect. Now, let me explain something. When someone says 20% off, it means you don't pay the full price. You pay 20% less.
No wonder everyone loves shopping during sales.
Exactly. Who doesn't like saving a little money?
Speaking of sales, have you ever bought something only because it was on sale?
More times than I'd like to admit. One day I saw a beautiful sweater with a huge sign that said 50% off. I thought, what an amazing deal, so I bought it immediately.
That sounds like a smart decision. What happened next?
Well, when I got home, I tried it on and it was two sizes too big.
So you saved money, but you couldn't wear the sweater.
Exactly. That day I learned a valuable lesson. Always try your clothes on before buying them.
That's definitely good advice. Now imagine I'm looking for a backpack. I've searched everywhere, but I can't find it. What should I ask?
You can politely ask, excuse me, where can I find the backpacks? Or, where are the men's shoes? Or even, could you show me where the sports section is?
Let's try that. Excuse me, where can I find the backpacks?
They're on the second floor. Take the escalator, then turn left.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
That seems really easy.
It is. You don't need complicated English. Simple questions work perfectly.
Here's another situation that happens to me all the time. I find something I really like, but they don't have my size.
Yes, that happens to everyone. The salesperson might say, I'm sorry, we're out of medium.
What does out of mean?
It means the store doesn't have any left. Maybe other customers already bought them.
Can I ask if they'll have more?
Of course, you can ask, will you have more next week? Or can you check another store? Those are very natural questions.
Let's practice. Do you have this in medium?
I'm sorry, we're out of medium.
Will you have more next week?
Yes, our next shipment arrives on Monday.
That's great. I'll come back next week.
Perfect. Now, here's another helpful tip. Sometimes you won't understand everything a salesperson says, and that's okay. Don't pretend you understand. Just smile and politely say, sorry, could you say that again? Or could you speak a little more slowly, please? Most people will happily help you.
I completely agree. People are usually patient when they know you're learning English.
Exactly. Confidence grows every time you speak. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Every conversation is another opportunity to improve.
So today we've learned how to ask about prices, talk about discounts, look for different products, and ask about sizes. I already feel much more confident than when we started.
That's wonderful. And our shopping trip isn't over yet. We've picked everything we want. Now it's time to walk to the checkout counter. Let's learn the English you'll use while paying, asking for a receipt, returning an item, and finishing your shopping like a confident English speaker. We finally picked everything we wanted. The shopping basket is full, and now it's time for the last step. Let's head to the checkout counter. Exactly. This is where you'll hear some of the most common English phrases while shopping. Once you learn these expressions, you'll feel much more confident the next time you visit a store.
So, what's the first thing the cashier usually says?
Many cashiers smile and ask, did you find everything you were looking for?
That's a friendly question. If I found everything, I can simply say, yes, thank you.
Exactly. But if you couldn't find something, you can say, not really. I couldn't find my size, or I couldn't find the color I wanted. Both answers sound natural.
Let's practice.
Hello, did you find everything you were looking for?
Yes, thank you. I found everything I needed.
Wonderful. I'll ring these up for you.
Wait, what does ring these up mean?
That's a great question. It simply means the cashier is scanning your items and preparing your bill. It's a very common expression in English-speaking countries.
That's another useful phrase to remember.
Absolutely. The more expressions you know, the more natural your English will sound.
Now it's time to pay. What does the cashier usually ask?
You'll often hear, will you be paying by cash or by card?
If I'm using my bank card, I can simply say, I'll pay by card.
Exactly. Or if you're paying with money, say, I'll pay in cash. Both expressions are used every day.
Let's practice another conversation.
Your total comes to $78. Will you be paying by cash or by card?
By card, please.
Please tap your card.
Done.
Payment approved. Here's your receipt.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too, thank you.
Now, let's learn a few more useful shopping words. Receipt is the paper that shows everything you bought. Total is the final amount you have to pay. Cash means physical money. Card means a credit card or a debit card. And change is the money you receive back after paying with cash.
These are words I'll definitely hear whenever I go shopping.
Exactly. Learning these everyday words will make shopping much easier.
Sometimes after paying, the cashier asks, would you like a bag?
That's right. If you need one, simply say, yes, please. If you already brought your own shopping bag, you can politely say, no, thank you, I brought my own bag.
That's becoming more common these days. Many people carry reusable bags.
It's a great habit. It's practical and it's better for the environment too.
Now let's imagine something unexpected happens. I get home, try on my new jacket again, and realize it's too small. What should I do?
Don't worry, this happens all the time. If the store allows returns, you can go back and say, I'd like to return this item.
And what if I don't want a refund? I just need another size.
Then you can say, I'd like to exchange it for a larger size. That's a very common sentence.
Let's practice. Hello, I'd like to return this jacket.
Certainly. Do you have your receipt?
Yes, here it is.
Would you like a refund or an exchange?
I'd like an exchange for a medium, please.
Of course, I'll bring one for you.
That wasn't difficult at all.
Not at all. Once you know the right phrases, shopping becomes less stressful.
Have you ever had a funny shopping experience?
Oh, yes. Once I bought a pair of shoes. Everything looked perfect at the store. But when I got home, I opened the box and found two left shoes.
Seriously?
Yes, I couldn't believe it. So I went back to the store, the staff apologized, replaced the shoes immediately, and we all laughed about it.
That's actually a great reminder. Always check your shopping before leaving the store. It only takes a few seconds.
Exactly. A quick check can save you another trip later.
Let's quickly remember the most useful expressions we learned today. How much is this? Is this on sale? Do you have this in blue? I'll pay by card. I'd like to return this item. I'd like to exchange it for a larger size. These are all sentences you'll hear and use in real life.
And here's one final piece of advice. Don't wait until you travel abroad to practice English. Start using these expressions today. Practice them at home. Repeat them out loud. Speak with confidence. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become.
Remember, nobody speaks perfect English on the first day. Every conversation, every new word, and every small step brings you closer to becoming a confident English speaker.
We hope today's shopping conversation has helped you learn useful English that you can use in real life. Keep practicing these phrases, and you'll be surprised how quickly your confidence grows.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and allows us to create more English lessons for you.
And if you want to improve your English through fun, natural conversations, make sure you subscribe to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Every week, we'll bring you practical English conversations for everyday situations like restaurants, airports, hotels, hospitals, and much more.
Thank you so much for spending your time learning with us today. We truly appreciate your support.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and most importantly, keep enjoying English with Nora and Liam. See you in the next lesson.